Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video, we are jumping into part 26 of this huge estate haul of nail polish that I found on Facebook Marketplace. If you missed the introduction or any of the other videos, I'll go ahead and post a little playlist right up there. You can see all of the other 25 videos plus the introduction. The short story is I got a very good bargain on Facebook Marketplace for a ton of nail polish, over 2,000 bottles, and we are slowly but surely going through each tote and taking a peek at what I've got. So we are going to dive into this third tote again. This is the fourth video from just this tote. So let's go ahead and dig in. The first item is actually one of the Vapid body mists. We've been running into a handful of these in different totes. This is one of their moisturizing body mists scented in Waikiki. And this one is sealed. I've been setting these aside, and what I need to do is check on them and see if they go bad or if they are long lasting, things like that. Most of them have been closed up and sealed, so that part of it is okay, but like I said, I just need to double check on that and see if they've expired or anything like that. But that was Vapid's body mist in Waikiki. The first polish is a Colors by Leroux, and this one is Beam Me Up Scotty. And ooh, we have more holo. We have been finding quite a lot from this brand and a ton in holo. Their holos are spectacular. This one seems to be maybe a light green with silver holo, and there are some larger particles in there in a green. There's also some gold shimmer in there. This is another really beautiful holo again. Every time I unbox a holo from this brand, it has been just dazzling. I don't think this is one that we've unboxed yet, and I don't think I have it in my collection already. We're going to go ahead and add that to the keep pile. The next one is a Stardust polish. This one is called Holo Blue Clair, and this one is a micro glitter holo, so it shakes up nicely. This one is in a beautiful turquoise color. There's also some darker blue micro glitters that you can see popping up there every once in a while. This is another really beautiful mix, very twinkly. I'm seeing greens along with those blues, and I think there's like a silver component in there as well, so multiple different glitters in here. Very glittery, twinkly party in a bottle. And I don't think this is one that we've run across either. We're going to add that to the keep pile, at least until I can do the sorting and comparisons. So that's Stardust Polish Holo Blue Clair. Next up, we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called Purple Rain. Now, this one is in a slightly different bottle. It does have the same label, but it is a different bottle shape and cap, and then the labeling on the bottom is different. So I think this one is probably the older style, and then they switched to this, and then their newer labels, which is this one here with the larger C and L. So yeah, we've been unboxing lots of different years from this brand, and this is a beautiful purple. That is a beautiful mix. You've got this squishy berry purple base, and then a load of different twinkles. Ooh, look at that. You've got green and blue. This is a gorgeous combination. The twinkles in this one are really stunning. Again, as a purple fan, you know I gotta love this one. Purples will most definitely be my biggest color category to do comparisons of, but again, in case you missed it on the other videos, my plan at the end of all of this, once I've unboxed the rest of this tote and the two more that we have, I'm going to sort everything and see about comparisons and all of that. So we've got a lot to do after this is done as well, but this is going in the keep pile. It's another one that I don't think I have. So that is Colors by Leroux Purple Rain. Next up, we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called Zipper, and we have another holo. This one is more of a creamy holo. Just to compare it to Beam Me Up Scotty, I think you can see the green tone by comparison. Zipper has more of a creamy, very light blue, like a pastel white blue with that holo, and also you can see there's a different type of holo pigment in both of these. So the holo in this is really, really lovely. Again, looks beautiful in this soft color, and this is another one I don't think we've run into. The name does not sound familiar, so this is going to go in the keep pile as well. That's Colors by Leroux Zipper. Next up, we have a Cult Nails. This one is called Blackout. All right, I'm pretty sure we got this one already. It's not a black polish, as you can see compared to the cap. It's actually a charcoal color, and I did keep the first bottle, so we're going to go ahead and put this one in the D-stash. That was Cult Nails Blackout. All right, the next one is another Colors by Leroux, and this one is I'll Be Seeing You. Look at all the shimmer on this one. Oh my goodness. So this is a really beautiful oceany blue. It has that vibrancy, really beautiful flash in the shimmer. You can see that really bright hot pink that shifts to gold and green. This is a stunning combination. This kind of color combination gets me every time. So this is another type of polish that I will definitely need to be doing some comparisons of, but we'll be adding that to the keep pile as well. That was Colors by Leroux. I'll be seeing you. Next up is Colors by Leroux, a newer bottle. This one is called Believe in Miracles. And we have more holo. This is a forest green, kind of like a Christmassy green. You have, again, the amazing holographic pigment in here. Dazzling color. This kind of green is definitely one that I could see myself wearing. I think I kind of take back the Christmassy part of it. When I think of like traditional green, I think of less of a blue lean to this, and this has that almost teal lean in the coloration. Look at that beautiful blue that you're seeing pop up in those twinkles. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This type of green, again, I'll have to do comparisons of at the end of this, but this is going in the collection as well. So that's Colors by Leroux, Believe in Miracles. Next up, we've got a vivid orange from Never Enough. This one is called Friendship Grove. And look at the shimmer on this one. So this is kind of like a mid-toned orange. It's got a little bit of a dusty quality to it, and it is just loaded with shimmer. You've got some pinks and golds. There might also be a silver component there. You can see some of the silver flakies. Ooh, and more colors there. Look at the rainbows. Wow. So it's out of focus, but the out of focus actually gets you to see the shimmer a little bit better. I think there's even purple popping up. So this is a very interesting tone of orange. I don't know that I would have anything in my collection like this. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Well, I was thinking I would end up destashing this one, but you know what? It's getting a reprieve. It's going in the collection. Those twinkles in that shimmer are just outstanding. So that's going in the keep pile as well. So that was Never Enough's Friendship Grove. Next up, we have one from Fair Maiden. This one is called Lady Slipper, and this one came out in the PolishCon for 2018 Minneapolis VIP. Ooh, and we have a mix between a red and a fuchsia. You've got more of a red in that base, but look at that bright pop of fuchsia in the shimmer. There's also some silver holographic glitters and some flakies. You can see those popping up there. This is a really pretty color. I am more particular about my reds. I need to stop saying that reds aren't my favorite because I definitely have a type in reds, and usually it's this type of a red that has a very strong pink lean to it, or a pink jelly base with a very strong red shimmer or red glitter. And this is definitely one that I could see myself at least trying. Because it is a VIP for PolishCon, the chances are I don't have it yet, so this is going to go in the keep pile, again, at least until I can do those comparisons and get this one swatched. So that is Fair Maiden's Lady Slipper. Next up, look at this interesting bottle, one of these wavies. I'm pretty sure I've seen this brand before, and this one is called Dear Russ, really? Okay, so wait a second. I've seen this bottle before, but I don't think that was the brand. Dear Russ, we've unboxed before. Hang on. So the bottles we've seen before of Dear Russ are these little guys. And I have seen this before, but I think I thought that Nobeleze was the brand. It's very possible that Nobeleze is more like a line in Dear Russ. The name of this one is HN16, I think. And actually, it's Sir Nail Collective. So I have no idea now if Dear Russ is the name, Sir Nail Collection, or a Nobeleze. If you know, feel free to share. In any case, it is a very unique bottle shape. This one appears to be a dark blue hollow. There it is on the brush. Pretty nice linear. I'm curious how it would compare to an indie. I mean, we have been unboxing, like I said, quite a lot of really amazing, impressive holos from Colors by Leroux and, of course, other indie brands. So I think I'm good. I think I basically have the bases covered for blue holos. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the D-stash. That is Dear Russ or Nobeleze or Sir Nail Collective HN16. Next up, we've got an elevation polish, and this one is called El Cap. Ooh, and we've got a glowy polish. This one is in a dusty, like purpley gray with a very strong flash in that shimmer. You see a very strong pink. I'm trying to see if there is a shift at all, and if there is, it's a slight orange there at the edge of the bottle. This one is a shimmer polish, so it seems like it might be a little bit squishy. I like the color. I'm just not as excited about this one as I have been for others, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the D stash. That is Elevation Polish El Cap. Ooh, next up I see a pepper pot polish. This one is called Hot Pants Explosion, and I'll have to double check on my spreadsheet. This might be the first polish from this brand in this haul. It's actually been a few days since I filmed the last one of these, and I can't remember if we've unboxed one from this brand in this haul yet. I know I've seen them, and of course I own a few in my existing collection. This one is definitely not one that I have. It is a purple. You have some micro glitters in hollow and blue metallic. This is a very beautiful, fun combination. The purple base actually has a flare of fuchsia at certain angles. That might be the shimmer. So this will go in the keep pile as well. That is Pepper Pot's Hot Pants Explosion. Next up, we have another Colors by LaRoe. This one is called Dock of the Bay. Ooh, more hollow. This is a stunning burgundy. I think there might be a bit of a duochromality or maybe even more to this, because you're seeing a beautiful rosy burgundy, but in person it's more of a red leaning burgundy, plus you've got the rainbows from the hollow. There's a pinch of like a purple at certain angles as well. And look at that, you've got a stronger orange. This is gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to hold on to this. Like I mentioned before, at the end, I'm going to sort everything and make sure that I didn't end up keeping any duplicates, and make sure that I didn't miss any that I did already own previously to this whole haul. So we'll definitely get that checked out at the end of this. But that is Colors by LaRoe, Dock of the Bay. Next up, we've got a Stardust polish, and this one is called Cherry Smashes. Ooh, and we have another dark vampy shade. This is a much deeper tone than the one from the Colors by LaRoe. There you can see the duochromality in the shimmer that I was talking about. This one is more of a vampy tone. No shift, but again, you have hollow. This is a lovely tone, and another one that I'm pretty sure we haven't unboxed, so it's going to go in the collection as well. This tone of a burgundy oxblood with a pinch of purple, I think this one has, is definitely a color family that I really enjoy wearing, so that's going to go in the keep pile. That was Stardust Polish Cherry Smashes. Next up, this one is Crafter's Cream, MSM Cream, natural healing, no parabens, chemicals, preservatives, or petroleum, made in the USA by Apple Yarns. Interesting. So I've not heard of that. Again, with these lotion type things, I've been setting them aside. I'm not sure the age of these, but if we have anything to go by, they could be as old as 2015, but we have run into some polish from about 2019 as well. So it's hard to say. This one does have a very strong mentholatum type scent to it. So we'll have to look into this and see if it does have an expiration date, if it's safe to reuse and all that stuff. But that was Crafter's Cream, MSM Cream from Apple Yarns. That's a new to me brand. Ooh, I see a Vapid. This one is called Melancholy. Ooh, and it is a multi-chrome. So the name definitely sounds familiar on this one. This is going to have to go in the to be checked pile to see if I do already own a bottle. Vapid is one of those brands that I really, really enjoy, and I do have quite a lot of their bottles in my pre-existing collection. So I want to see if I do already have a bottle of this one. I hope some of the colors, yeah, there we go. Some of the colors, the warmer tones will show up. You're mainly seeing that darker blue. In person, I'm seeing purples and golds, bronzes, fuchsias. There's a lot of other colors going on in this one. So we'll definitely check and see if I already own a bottle of Melancholy. If I don't, this will go in the keep pile. And if I do, it'll go in the D-stash. And a note on the D-stash, basically nothing is going to get added to my Instagram D-stash until after all of this is done. And then I need to figure out if I'm doing mystery boxes for you guys or if I am doing individual polishes. I haven't quite made up my mind. But yeah, nothing new will be posted until all of this is situated. Next up, we have another Colors by LaRoe. This one is called I Look Good in Stirrups. Ooh, and we have more hollow, this time in a light pink. There's also a golden gleam to this one as well. Now, pinks are one of those colors that I have been growing more and more fond of in different shade ranges. I definitely started out with like the grandma tones that I really liked in those dusty mauves. Then for summer, I really started to enjoy the bright like fuchsia pinks leaning into hot pinks and the like magenta purpley pinks, but this type of pink is also sort of growing on me, so I want to at least give this one a shot. Again, I will have to do comparisons and swatches and see if I end up liking it on, but that's a whole nother ball game. This is going to go in the keep pile as well. That's Colors by Laro. I Look Good in Stirrups. Next up, we have another Colors by Laro. This one is called Ice Chip Wishes and Ephemeral Dreams. Ooh, and we have more holo. Is this one silver or is it tinted? Let's compare it to Beam Me Up Scotty. That one I was saying had a green tint to it. Yeah, I don't know. On camera, I'm not really seeing much of a difference. In person, I would say there's more of a silver to Ice Chip Wishes, but there also could be like a light blue quality to it. So we'll, again, have to swatch this next to an actual legitimate silver holo and see if there is supposed to be a tone to this one, but it's often very hard to see when you have so much holo when you're just looking at the bottle by itself. Ooh, this one also has a golden glimmer to it, and again the holo. Oh my goodness, the linear rainbows on these have just been, like I said, dazzling and spectacular. This is another one that I know, I'm pretty sure anyways, we haven't unboxed yet, so this is going to go in the keep pile as well. And if it is a silver holo, this will go in my silver holo comparison that will also be compiled after this haul is finished and sorted. So that's Colors by Laro, Ice Chip Wishes, and Ephemeral Dreams. Next up, ooh, we've got a Bohemian polish. I don't know that we've unboxed one of these before from this haul. This one is called Titania, and this is a very interesting polish. You have this blackened base with a very strong green gleam. Actually, on camera, you're seeing it as a bronzy gold, but in person, it is this vivid emerald green, and then you are seeing flakies in like a fuchsia to purple with maybe some orange. Those from my angle back here are actually more of like a red to deep orange. So shifts upon shifts upon shifts. This is interesting. Let's take a peek at the base and see if it is indeed a black jelly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a black jelly. So black jellies are one of the color families, color ranges of polishes that I had been doing quite a lot of destashing. Sometime last year, I think, was when I was doing the destashes, mainly because while I like them in the bottle, I just wasn't pulling them out to wear as often as I thought I would early on in my collecting. So a lot of them ended up getting destashed, but this one has enough of other colors, especially with those flakies and that shimmer, which again, you're not even seeing the green. Where is that green on camera? Let's see. Nope. Green for some reason in this lighting just does not want to play nice. I think you can kind of see it peeking up there, but this has enough other colors going on to make me want to at least try this and swatch it before I decide if I'm going to destash it or add it to my collection. So that's going to go in the keep pile for now. That's Bohemian Polish Titania. Ooh, we have another Vapid, and it's a purple. This one is called Little Feral Dog. Okay, this name definitely sounds familiar. I don't know if that was because it was re-released maybe within the last year or so, but I don't think I got it. Yeah, we'll have to double check on that. In any case, it is a beautiful, juicy purple, and what I don't know is coming across on camera is this is very, very shifty. You see those blues popping up? It's even stronger in person. There's fuchsia, blues as well in that gorgeous shift. This is definitely going to go in the to be checked pile. We'll see if I did end up grabbing a bottle. But again, same rules as always. If I do end up owning a bottle, the second bottle will go in the destash unless I talk myself into keeping it like I have been with a couple of bottles. But if I don't have it, it is 100% going in my collection. Again, at least until I can do those comparisons at the end. But that one is Vapid's Little Feral Dog. Next up, we have another Colors by Laro. This one is called Moonshine Yellow Polish Lovers. Yellow polish lovers from 2019. It's definitely not a yellow polish. I don't know if it ever was. Like, was it meant to be? No, it doesn't look like it ever had a yellow base, but in any case, it is a silver holographic flaky topper in a sheer base. This is another type of polish that I definitely need to do some comparisons of. I think I have one from Holo Taco. I probably have one from Different Dimension. although that one might be more opaque. In any case, I know I have a few of these because this type of hollow particle is one that I really, really enjoy. So eventually I need to compare those as well, but this is one that I don't think I have yet, so it's going in the keep pile. That is Colors by Loro Moonshine. Next up, we've got another Colors by Loro. This is another one of their like older bottles with the different cap and the clear label, and this one is called Sparkles Are a Girl's Best Friend. And look at this interesting color. We've got a deep fuchsia, almost leaning berry shade. You've got hollow, you've got blue shimmer. Then on top of that, I'm seeing pink shimmer and some hollow. Did I already say hollow? There's a lot going on in this. All of the particles are of a smaller size with maybe a little bit of a micro flaky, but this is a very interesting polish. There it is on the wand. Look at all the twinkles. Wow. Yeah, this is another color I could definitely see myself reaching for. It is a juicy shade. That is another one that I know I don't have. So we're going to put that one in the keep pile as well. That's Colors by Loro. Sparkles Are a Girl's Best Friend. Ooh, next up we have another one from Taco. This one is called El Nopal, and this one is a very cute, kind of like a pastel version of a neon green. There's also some flakies that shift. You're mainly seeing them as a gold to yellow, but in person there's also a strong green shift to them. This is a combination of a green that I actually think I might like on. We'll have to see how it ends up looking on my skin tone. If it ends up looking limey on my skin tone, I might not enjoy it, but if it leans more like a semi-bleached neon, I might actually really enjoy this one. It's another that I'm pretty sure we haven't run into before, so this is going to go in the keep pile until I can swatch it. So that one is Taco's El Nopal. Next up, we have a julep. This one is called Queen Anne, and we have glitter and hollow. Look at that. So this is another beautiful color. I actually have quite a lot of the julep bottles as well, so we'll have to see if I own this one already. But this has some beautiful micro glitter. You've got the holographic glitters, and then this kind of a purple leaning pink. This is gorgeous, so we're going to put this in the to be checked pile because if I don't already have a bottle of this, I want to at least swatch this and see how I like it. If I do already own a bottle, it'll go in the D-stash. So that is Julep's Queen Anne. Ooh, ooh, we've got a tonic in a bright pink. I was oohing all over the color even before I knew it was a tonic. This one is called Hot to Trot. And yeah, like I was saying, we have a gorgeous hot pink polish. This one is not a neon, but it's a very vivid, juicy, bright pink. You have a beautiful glow in person. It's more like a blue toned purple. But as you can see on camera, you're seeing a flash of like a fuchsia behind it. There it is on the brush. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous combination. So because I do have quite a lot of tonics as well, and this name does sound familiar, I'm going to put this in the to be checked pile just to make sure that I didn't grab one from tonic. So that's going to be another that I check on. That is our first tonic from this video, and that is Hot to Trot. Next up, we have one from Nubar, and this one is called Disco Blue Glitter. Now that name kind of sounds familiar. We have gotten a number of glitter polishes from this brand. This one is in a dark mid-toned blue and in a metallic blue. This one appears to be, I was going to say a little dried out, but after a good, not even that good of a shake, it's definitely moving around more freely than I thought it was. Let's see if I did find one of these already. Well, offhand, I'm not seeing it, but I want to say I had pulled a polish that was very similar to this. It was reminding me of an OPI from, I think, the Alice in Wonderland collection. But if it wasn't from Nubar, I can't remember which brand it might have come from. In any case, I do like this type of a polish, so we're going to add this to the keep pile. Again, at the end, we will sort everything to make sure that I didn't end up with any double bottles from a singular brand or any dupes from different brands that are very, very similar to each other. But that one is going in the keep pile for now. That is Nubar's Disco Blue Glitter. Ooh, I see another Vapid. This one is called Water Your Melons. Cute. So this is a watermelon shade. It's got a pretty nice golden orange shimmer to it. That is a gorgeous combination. I like that it's got that warm tone to it. This seems to be a pretty nice corelli base. Look at that. Such a beautiful tone. This is one that I could for sure see myself reaching for, especially in the summer. And I don't think I have this one, but we'll put it in the pile of ones that I'm checking on just to make sure. So that one is Vapid's Water Your Melons. Next up, we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called Gemini Rising. And we have another green holo. Oh my goodness. Again, with the stunning linear flare on this one. This is definitely in a limey shade of green. I have been keeping a few of these because even in colors that I don't love, holos get me every time. I have been trying to force myself to destash some because, as I've mentioned before, I cannot possibly keep all of these. But yeah, I think we're going to make myself put this in the destash because I'm pretty sure I have kept at least one lime-toned green to at least try. So Colors by Leroux Gemini Rising is going to go in the destash. Next up, ooh, we have an Illyrian. So this is another brand that does not make polish anymore, and this one is a Dangerous Type. This was a Hella Handmade Creations exclusive for January 2019. So this is definitely going to go in the to be checked pile because I was definitely shopping for HHC in January of 2019, and I most likely would have gotten this if I'd seen it. So this is definitely going to be one I need to check on. A really gorgeous polish with a nice contrasting flaky to the creamy, like dusty purple leaning denim-y color. Really beautiful combo. So yeah, we'll double check and see if I own this one. That is Illyrian's A Dangerous Type. Next up, we've got a shatter polish from OPI. Ooh, with no label. I would think it should be fairly easy to research though, since it is one of their crackle polishes. And this one is in a deep purple. I don't know if that color is really going to come through very well on camera. Whoa, wait a second. Is it blue? Wait a second. Do you guys see that? Okay, right there it's looking purple, but look at that. Look at that. That is so strange. So I can't tell actually if it's purple or blue. Wow. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is a blue leaning purple or a very inky blue that leans a bit purple. I honestly don't know. It looks like it could use a little bit of a thinner just to sort of liven it up. And then of course we'll have to see if it still crackles or not. Trying to decide if I want to keep or if I am okay letting it go. I mean, the color is really beautiful, but I kind of feel like I would get a nice color like this from other brands, so I think I'm okay letting the crackle version go because I don't know that I would use that necessarily. So that is an unknown crackle from OPI. Next up, we have a Vapid body cream. This one is sealed, and this one is scented in Pegasus Poots. that is a hilarious name. So it is 2 ounces of lotion. Again, I've been setting these aside to check out if they have any sort of an expiration date. Since it is a milk-derived cream, I don't know if these things go bad, if they should be refrigerated or any of that. So we're going to set that one aside. With a name like that, I want to at least see how this smells because that is a giggle right there. All right, next up we have a purple from Julep. This one is called Avni. And this is an interesting sort of a metallic leaning purple. It has that fuchsia flash in it. This is one that I don't think I have. I do have a number from Julep, but this name does not sound familiar. But we will put this in the to be checked pile just to confirm whether I do own it or not. Like I said, the name doesn't sound familiar, but we'll check it just to be sure. That is Julep's Avni. Ooh, next up we have another that we don't know if it's Dear Russ Noblesse or Sir Nail Collective, but this one is a green holo and it is HN14. So this is a really beautiful tone of green. Just to compare that to the one that we had, which was Believe in Miracles from CBL. This one by Dear Russ definitely has more of a dusty quality and obviously a different capacity for a holo or a different type of holo. Hard to say. Let's go ahead and take, oh, I was going to say take a peek at it on the brush, but look at that. It is still a sealed bottle. So we're just going to put that in the, well, I was going to say we're just going to set it aside, but I actually can't tell because there's light coming through this if there's even polish in it. So hang on, we're cracking the seal. Nope, it's in there. Okay. I really wasn't sure because light was streaming through this pretty well. This one I think will go in the keep pile. Now that I'm getting a good look at it on the brush, it definitely has some nice kind of a scattered holo. pretty decent brush too. I mean, it's not the best, but for mainstream, it's not the worst I've seen either. So yeah, we're going to at least put this in the keep pile to at least swatch and compare to other greens. Like I said, this one compared to that CBL that I'm keeping in a green hollow, it's definitely a different tone. So this one's going to go in the keep pile. That is Dear Russ's. We're just going to go with Dear Russ. Dear Russ's RH14. Next up, we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called Oops. So another Oops. We've unboxed a handful of these Oops polishes, and I think all of them have been different. This one is in a like berry toned purple. There's more hollow and some larger particled shimmer. This is a really nice tone. Actually, look, I think it may have faded. Either that or there might be some transfer from another bottle in that lighter shade of light purple. There's Oops on the wand. Yeah, it is a really beautiful tone. I do think that I've been keeping a number of these berry shades though, and I think I've been more excited about the hollow that she has in those other ones because I'm pretty sure I've gotten at least a few berry shades from Colors by Leroux. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in the D-stash. That is an Oops by Colors by Leroux. Next up, we have a Glisten and Glow, and this one is Saber This. Now this is like a mid-toned sky blue with a load of components. You've got these micro fleekies and some shimmer. I'm seeing pinks, purples, and blue. This is a nice tone of blue. I'm trying to decide though, oh yeah, it's a bit thick. Trying to decide though if this is a tone that I could see myself wearing or if I feel like I already have something like it in my collection. I do like it, but I think we're going to go ahead and de-stash this one. I have kept some other blues in the same shade range that I liked a little bit better, had a little bit more vibrancy to them. So we're going to put this one in the de-stash. That is Glisten and Glow's Saber This. Next up, we have a Colors by Leroux, and this one is Smokin' in the Boys Room. And this one is a like mid to dark gray. Not quite charcoal. There's definitely a lighter tone to this. It is one of their creams. Now, I don't think we've run into this polish before. I think we will go ahead and hold on to this. I want to at least compare it to the other grays that I have in this shade range, see if there's a difference in formula and opacity, things like that. So Smokin' in the Boys Room is going to go in the keep pile. Next up, ooh, we've got a hair polish. This one is called Inverse Universe. Ooh, so first off, very excited to find another hair polish. This is another brand that does not make polish anymore, and this is a really beautiful combination. I hope some of the colors are coming through on camera. There's that tone. So this is a very deep, like purple leaning burgundy, and then look at all the colors in the flakies and hollow. There's shimmer. Wow. Oh yeah, look at that base. Almost like a dark raisin. And there's all the components on the brush. Look at all those colors. You see pops of this like blurple to purple and gold, orange, red. Oh yeah. This is definitely going in the keep pile, you guys. This is Hair Polish's Inverse Universe. Another one I know I don't have. Next up, ooh, I think this is a new brand, at least from this haul, Chaos and Crocodiles. So I have heard of this brand, but like I said, I don't think we've unboxed any from this haul so far. If we have, it might have been only one polish, but I think this is the first one. This one is called Night Vision. Now for this brand, I don't know if they do still make polish or not. Like I said, I have heard of them, but I couldn't tell you where. I don't know if it was something that I've seen in D-stashes or what the case is, but this is a mid-toned green polish loaded with hollow. Another brand that seems to do hollow very, very well. There it is on the brush. Let's go ahead and compare this to the one that I de-stashed from Colors by Leroux. I think this might be a dustier shade of a green. Oh yeah. So there's definitely a liminess to Gemini Rising. Night Vision has more of a dusty hue to it, and I like that. So it does have a golden gleam, but it is kind of a light wash, and I really like the hollow on that. So I think we're going to go ahead and hold on to Night Vision, because that is a color I would like to at least see on and see if I like it. So that is Chaos and Crocodiles Night Vision. Next up, we have another Stardust polish, and this one is Icy Mitt. Ooh, this is a beautiful kind of periwinkle leaning dusty blue. There is these like not quite micro glitters, but a small glitter that is kind of like a periwinkle blue, kind of like the base. So you have tone on tone, nice twinkles, and I absolutely love this color. Ooh, it's even sheerer than I thought it would be. So it could have transformative top coat possibilities. It does have a tinted base, but it could be interesting to try. Plus, it's a color that I know I like. So this is going in the keep pile. That is Stardust Polish Icy Mitt. Ooh, I see a Dawn Diva. I actually see a number of them. This one is Dawn Diva's hashtag ape. We're just going to go with that. Oh, and it is a UP polish from 2018. Ooh. So this one is in a melon shade of pink with UP particles. Look at that. So again, UP is a beautiful thing to see in polish. My guess is this would be a bit on the sheer side, since from what I understand, UP pigment is pretty delicate. You can easily drown it out if your base is too opaque. And yeah, this is definitely a beautiful jelly base. So yeah, this is one I know I don't have. I don't have that many from Dawn Diva before this haul. So I know I don't have it in my pre-existing collection, and I know I haven't run into this before from this haul. So this is going to go in the keep pile as well. That one is Dawn Diva's hashtag ape. Next up, we have an older Stardust polish, and this one is called Antoinette. I'm trying to sort of work my way around the edges because I'm creating a hole yet again in these totes. Ooh, so this is a gorgeous shade of this brighter pink. You have a load of components in here. I'm seeing those crushed up multi-chrome flakies, a large particled shimmer, or a micro like glass fleck shimmer. This has beautiful components in it, and this tone of pink is definitely one I could see myself wearing. Love this type of a pink. And I'm pretty sure this is another that we have not run into before, so this is going to go in the keep pile as well. That is Stardust Polished Antoinette. Ooh, next up, this has been staring me in the face. We've got an Inbox Rescue Beauty Lounge. This one is called Recycle, and this is a dark green cream. Look at that. This is a very dark shade. It's, I don't think, as dark as it's coming through on camera. I can definitely tell it is a green in person. It is one of their cream formulas. And look at that. This is a nice one. Now, this is another that I know we haven't run into. The name does not sound familiar. So this is going to go in the keep pile as well. Again, I will have to do some comparisons, but I have been trying to make sure that my line of creams in my collection has enough range in colors. So when I'm looking for a particular tone or shade of a cream polish, I have just the right one to be able to use. So that's Rescue Beauty Lounge Recycle. Ooh, I see a Cult Nails. This one is called Party Time. And this appears to be a cream polish in kind of a dusty sage green. There's a lot of gray to this. There's actually some blue on the neck of the bottle. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but this is definitely a sagey light green. This is a very nice shade. I'm trying to decide if I have enough sagey colors in my collection already. It seems to be a little on the squishy side, so I think I'm okay. I think I've picked other colors in this color family that I liked better. So I think we're going to go ahead and put this one in the D-stash. That was Cult Nails Party Time. Ooh, what is that? Hang on. We have another Louboutin. Wow. So this one is their base coat from Louboutin. Oh my gosh, how fancy. So was that what we had before? No, it was their top coat. So now I have the top coat and the base coat. Wow. Yeah, if you missed that video, we actually got the top coat and 2 Louboutin polishes in one of the totes. They were right on top. So that was definitely a very exciting find. I never thought I would own these polishes because they are pretty pricey, at least the classic red Louboutin. So that was definitely a big highlight from the haul overall, actually. Those 2 polishes are sitting there over in my favorites tote. But yeah, like I said, this is their base coat. So very excited to be able to try this one. So yeah, that's definitely going in the keep pile. Next up, what is this? So it's from Stardust Polish. Oh, it's a cuticle balm. Okay. And it is unscented. All right. So again, I'm going to have to look into whether or not these are reusable. It definitely looks like this was used, so I'll have to look into if that's something that is safe to reuse or if it's better off that I just put that in the garbage. But I mean, it's a sample size, so that's not too bad. But that is a Stardust Polish Unscented Cuticle Balm. Next up, we have a Native War Paints. Ooh, another purple. This one is called Verbena, and ooh, it's another from the PolishCon Minneapolis 2018 limited edition. Nice. So this is a gorgeous tone of purple. You can probably hear this coming a mile away. It's a purple, so you know I gotta love it. This is a nice, juicy, grapey purple. There's also a load of shimmer components in here, maybe even a twinkling of hollow that I'm seeing. This is definitely going in the keep pile. The likelihood of me having anything from PolishCon is pretty slim. I did have, I think, one Road to PolishCon that I bought from, and one time that I did a fair. I think it was the same time, but like I said, that was only the one time. So most of these polishes are not ones that I purchased on my own. If I do have any, they are ones that came to me through either D-stashes or mystery boxes, and I don't think I have this one through any of those means. So this is going in the keep pile. Another beautiful purple. That was Native War Paints Verbena. Let's do another Dawn Diva. Look at this one. This one is called 9, and it was from Blue 90210. Oh, and it's another that has OG-O. I still haven't figured out what the dash something means, but it was from September 2019. Ooh, more UP. Oh my goodness. So this is a beautiful combination. The tone of this is a gorgeous, deep, but bright kind of a, what do you call that? Like a cerulean blue. Maybe not quite a cerulean blue, almost like a vibrant cobalt. And then you have that intense UP shift with that vibrant red, but I am seeing the green as well. Plus, I think there's hollow twinkles in this as well. This is really, really beautiful. It needs a little bit more of a shake, but there it is on the brush. Oh yeah, that is so beautiful. So it's another one I know I don't have. This is going in the keep pile for sure. That is Dawn Diva's 9. Next up, ooh, this one needs a good shake. This is an Elevation Polish, and this is Rose Cardamom Chocolate Truffles. All right, so this still needs a bit more of a shake than what I've given it so far, but let's go ahead and take a peek at it on the brush. I am imagining, being that it says chocolate on it, that it's going to be a dark brown, and the orange is just part of the pigment that has separated. Maybe you can kind of see that deep dark chocolate tone on the brush there. There's a load of other components in here as well. I'm seeing some pinks and purples, some oranges pop up. There's also hollow. There you can see that hollow flash. This is definitely one that I think I would like to give a try. I don't have too many brown polishes, and I remember last fall a lot of people were talking about how brown polishes don't get enough love, and I would tend to agree. It's just not a color that I'm usually very drawn to, especially in these darker colors, but I want to at least give this one a shot. It has a lot in it that I want to see how that ends up looking on the nail. So we're going to put this in the keep pile to at least swatch and see. So that is Elevation Polish Rose Cardamom Chocolate Truffles. All right, next up, ooh, we have another Colors by Leroux, and ooh, I think we have more UP. Look up. Side down, UP, side down, custom 2019. Oh my goodness. I don't know, again, if the green is going to come through, but you guys, this is dazzling in person. You've got that very strong red to green shift in a berry jelly base with flakies. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's see this on the brush. Oh yeah. Look at that squishy base. So pretty. There it is on the wand. Oh yeah, that is spectacular. Another one that I don't think I have, I will put it in the to be checked pile because I know I've run into another UP polish from this brand in this haul, I think, and I don't remember if that was the name of it or not. Since we are getting so many from this brand though, it is hard to go through, and even in the tote that I have of theirs, it's double layered at this point. So this is going to go in the keep pile because I definitely don't want to get rid of this one if I didn't keep one or if I didn't run into it before. So we'll put it in the keep pile. Again, at the end, we will sort everything just to make sure that I didn't keep any duplicates. But honestly, for ones like this, if I did have a duplicate, I don't know that I would be mad at it. I know I wouldn't be mad at it. But that was Upside Down from Colors by Leroux. Next up, we have another Cult Nails, and this one is Grunge. This one is a sagey gray green. Now, this one, I know we did get another bottle. It's over in my keep pile, so this is going to go in the D stash. That one is Cult Nails Grunge. Next up, we have another Stardust polish, and this one is Raz My Berries. Ooh, we have more micro glitter. This is beautiful. So the other micro glitter that we got was in more of a, like an aqua to turquoise color. This one is in a beautiful berry tone. Again, you have these lovely micro glitters that twinkle away just beautifully. This is for sure a color I could see myself wearing. Again, I'll have to do more comparisons of this type of a polish, but it's going to the keep pile, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. That's Stardust Polish Raz My Berries. Next up, ooh, we have our first girly bits from this video, and this one is called Prototype 2222. Ooh, this one is a beautiful, like, blurple. There's purple components and blue components. There it is swatched on the nail. I think on that, at least on camera, you're mostly seeing it as blue, but there is for sure a purple aspect to it. There's shimmer and there's flakies. This is another one I'm pretty sure I don't have, so we're going to put this in the keep pile as well. That is Girly Bits Prototype 2222. Next up, we have another Colors by Laro. This one is called Fast Girls. And this is another bright pink. Oh my goodness. So very fun. This is for sure a kind of color that I see myself wearing in the summertime. It's in that same family of pinks that I first started to really enjoy probably about 2 summers ago. One of the first ones that I liked was Zoya's Lola, and had one of my favorite manis of that entire year. Very, very fun color. Kind of surprised that I ended up liking it as much as I did. I think I may have mentioned it sort of opened doors in my mind anyway to other shades of pink. Yeah, gorgeous combo. And prior to that, this sort of color would not have been one that I thought I would have enjoyed, but I really, really liked it. And this is another one that I don't think we've run into, and I definitely want to compare it to these other shades of pink that I have. I love the blue flash in this one. So that is Colors by Laro Fast Girls, going in the keep pile. All right, let's do 5 more to get ourselves to 55 bottles, and then we'll close it out for part 26. Let's see. Let's do this one here. Ooh, we've got one from Lancaster, and it's a beautiful purple. This one is called Purple Rain. Okay, so that name definitely sounds familiar, but it is definitely a polished name that I think a lot of other brands use as well. But this is a gorgeous tone of purple. You've got a very strong golden, sort of a orange-leaning shimmer in there. This has a gorgeous amount of gleam to it and shininess. Look at all the sparkles. Oh yeah. So this is going to go in the do I have it pile to see if I do own it or not. But if not, this is definitely going in the collection. So that is Lancaster's Purple Rain. Next up, ooh, we have an Emily Damali. This one is called Undertones. And this is like a bubblegum pink. You have this larger particled shimmer. Oh my gosh, and a very strong blue. I think there might be some shifts in there as well. Yeah, I think there's like a darker pink and maybe even yeah, like a green that pops up. This is gorgeous. So I don't think I have this one. We'll put it in the to be checked pile just to make sure. If it came out a while ago though, this color, oh my goodness. This color combination might not have been one that I would have picked up, but now it absolutely is. Again, we'll have to compare this to the other shades of pink, but we're going to put this in the to be checked pile just to make sure. And then if I do end up keeping it, we'll compare it to a lot of the other pinks that I have. But that is Undertones by Emily Damali. Next up, ooh, we've got a purple from KB Shimmer. This one is called Purple Rain. See, there you go. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. I told you, I was pretty sure other brands did it as well. So we've got another gorgeous tone of purple. We've got Hollow in this juicy tone. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. This is going to go in the to be checked pile as well because KB Shimmer is another brand that I have quite a few bottles from myself in my pre-existing collection. This is a stunning combination. So if I don't own this already, I definitely want to see how this compares to other purples. Purple hollows especially are a color category that is going to be pretty big to do some comparisons of, but I absolutely love them. So if I don't already own this, this is going to go in the keep pile. If I do, this will go in the D stash, but that was KB Shimmer's Purple Rain. Next up, ooh, we have another tonic. This one is called High Tide. This is a beautiful shade of light blue. kind of like a bright sky blue, but look at that green glow. Wow. So on camera, it's actually darkening up the color of the blue. In person, it is more of that lighter sky blue. That shimmer in here is really beautiful. There's also a shift to pink at certain angles. That I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Oh, there we go. Kind of, kind of indirectly. See that pink flash that's kind of freaking my camera out? That is the pink in there. So this is another one that's going to go in the to be checked pile. Again, Tonic is one of my favorite brands, so I might have picked this up, but we'll have to double check on that. So that's going in the check pile as well. That's Tonic's High Tide. All right, one more. We'll close it out for part 26. Let's close it out with that Dawn Diva that I've been eyeing this whole time. Look at that beautiful purple. This one is called Exhale, and it is part of their AHS, which might be American Horror Story, Season 8, 2018. And it's a thermal, or was a thermal. 2018, I mean, this could technically still be working, but if not, if this is the color, I am fine with that. This is beautiful. It is jam-packed full of flakies, and I mean, look at the contrast to that base. Oh my goodness. The base is this beautiful periwinkle shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. The flakies have a similar shift to a UP pigment where you have the red to green to gold. And the green is so beautiful in that shift. Oh my gosh. There's also hollow in this one. This is another one that I'm pretty sure I don't have, so this is going in the keep pile, you guys. We're closing it out with Dawn Diva's Exhale. And that was 55 bottles of nail polish plus 4 extra beauty products. Let me know down below which ones were your favorites. That Colors by Lero Upside Down is definitely on my favorites for this video. That one is absolutely stunning. I am really excited about that Illyrian and those Vapids though, so we'll have to check and see if I do own those or not. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me and looking at beautiful polish. Hopefully you guys had a good time. If you're new, make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos or the rest of this really big haul. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in that next one.